So your perspective on a situation is everything, because your thoughts, your energy field, your perspective, that is what creates your reality. Because like we said, hello there and welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah Gabriel and I am here to help you live a life you are absolutely in love with, instead of just feeling low-key miserable day after day. I am so glad that you are here today. I truly believe that the YouTube algorithm is divinely guided. From the videos that pop up on my feed, I'm always like, wow, that is exactly what I needed to hear. So I trust and I hope that if you're watching this, that this brings you some insight today, some wisdom, some comfort, whatever it may be that you are needing. I hope you take something away from this. I so appreciate you being here. I want to talk about perspective today. Perspective is everything. Your perspective of a situation, of the world, is everything. So what is perspective, right? Perspective is kind of the way you look at things. It comes up a lot in, like, I think of art class. We talked about perspective. Like, okay, if you're drawing this tree, what's your perspective? Are you drawing the tree from up top, from really down low looking up, or from like really far away drawing the whole tree? Are you drawing a branch of the tree? Like, what is your perspective of the tree, right? There is one tree, there's a million different perspectives, ways of looking at that tree that you could experience, that you could have. You see what I'm saying here? You can have one tree, but you can look at it in a million different ways. You can have a million different perspectives of it. What does this have to do with life? In every situation, everything you experience, every video you watch, every person you come across, like literally every thought you have, literally everything in your entire life that you're experiencing is going to come through a filter of your perspective. So each and every one of us has our own unique filter that we are living life through, that we are living reality through. Our filter is based on several factors. It can be our ancestry, it can be the way we were raised, the experiences we've had, the beliefs our parents had, our caregivers had growing up. It's the communities that we're in, it's where we live. Like, our filter comes from all of these things. We each have our own unique filter, own unique set of experiences, family, community, beliefs, media that we're watching, Instagram posts we're seeing, YouTube videos we're watching, etc. We each have our very own unique filter. I'm almost thinking like DNA right now. It's, in a way, you know, every single one of our DNA is unique. So is our filter. We are living life through this filter. So I recently used the example, if we're each a filter, our own unique filter, and you were to take water, one jug of water, the same exact water, and you pour it into each of us, into each of our filters, the water composition that comes out the other side of our filters is going to be completely different, completely unique for each of us. So it's that one same product that's going into our filters, but it's coming out uniquely through each of us. So this is why you can have, you can share an experience with someone and you both have two different understandings or stories of how it happened. This is also why there's people out there in the world that you're like, I don't understand their beliefs. How in the heck could they ever believe that? Like, I can't even fathom how they could think that. That's because they have their own unique filter that makes that their reality, that makes that make sense for them. Just like you have your own unique filter right now that makes your current viewpoint your reality and makes sense for you. So that's really important to understand, is we all have our own unique filter that we are living life through. Our filter is where our perspective comes from, okay? So we each have our own unique perspective, our way of seeing life, our way of seeing a situation, our way of hearing what someone has to say, right? We are each looking at this, hearing this. Perspective, we're not just necessarily going to use for eyes, but it's like, think of it kind of like as your energy field. This is your own unique perspective, your own unique energy field. Again, it kind of combines with our filter, our energy field, our perspective, but you can kind of like see, hear, taste, touch, smell, sense, right? That's all coming through here. This is your perspective. So we're each experiencing life. We have our own perspective that is creating our reality, creating our experience. So your perspective is everything. So let me give an example here. We can think of even like the glass half full, half empty. That's a perspective thing. You probably remember hearing about that like back in elementary school, junior high. I remember we talked about that. Like that is what is your perspective. So your perspective on a situation is everything, because your thoughts, your energy field, your perspective, that is what creates your reality. Because like we said earlier, we could all be technically experiencing the same thing, looking at the same scene, but it's different for each of us because our filter, our perspective. So your perspective determines the reality that you are experiencing. So if your perspective is life sucks, that is going to be the reality you experience. Your perspective, yes, may have been built from actual experiences that happened. 100%. That's a big contributor to our perspective. As we talked about, our filter, like it's our experiences, it's so many different things. And I want to say that perhaps many things have happened that where life did suck, okay? Like you're not just choosing to have that out of nowhere. But if that's your overall perspective, then that's going to be the reality you continue to experience. If you're someone like me, my perspective changes in a lot of ways, but generally my perspective is life is a freaking miracle. I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited for the future. And that is the reality that I experience. I like to think dandelions in the yard. Someone with a negative outlook or whatever their perspective might be, they're gonna be like, these dandelions are pain. These dandelions keep growing back. I'm gonna spray weed eater on these dandelions, blah, 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 whatever it is. I'm like, ooh, pretty yellow flowers. Like, it can be that simple because that's my perspective. I don't fucking care if there's dandelions in the grass. Like, that was just a way that's a perspective built into us, ingrained into us, that we're supposed to care about. But I let go of that perspective and now I'm just like, pretty yellow flowers. Why would this bother me? So everything is perspective. Your thoughts, I might have touched on this earlier, but your thoughts create your reality. Your perspective creates your reality. Whatever you're thinking, that is what is going to be attracted to you. The way that your subconscious mind and your electromagnetic field work are, your subconscious mind, your electromagnetic field, the vibrations have to match whatever you're thinking, whatever you believe. Like, your subconscious mind can't have disconnect. So if it's like, I believe this to be true, then it has to be true. Your subconscious mind can't be like, I believe this to be true, but actually this thing that's opposite is happening. It doesn't stand for that. Your subconscious mind needs to be right. It needs to prove itself right. And we'll get into the subconscious mind more. But right now, I just want you to know your subconscious mind is in control. It's subconscious, so there's a lot that you don't even know that's going on, that you're not conscious about. Your subconscious mind has deeply held beliefs, has a deeply held filter, a deeply held perspective that it needs to prove right. So no matter what, you will always find yourself in a place that matches your perspective. You will take actions, big actions, usually micro actions you're not even aware of, tiny actions, but you will take actions that will align with your beliefs, with your perspective, to prove your perspective right. I really hope that I'm making sense and you're able to follow this along. I am kind of new at just speaking. Normally I write things down, I script it, and then I read it, but I'm really trying to get more into this place of speaking freely and just like channeling the messages through me. So I hope it's coming out in a way that you're understanding. Thank you for being here. Your perspective determines everything. Your reality is going to come from your thoughts being proven right. You can have perspectives about a million different things. It's not just, oh, my perspective is life sucks or life doesn't suck. It can be, like we talked about earlier with the tree, it can be anything. Every little thing you can have a perspective on. So I think the power really comes in being able to recognize, observe, have the awareness of what your perspective is in different situations, in regards to life in general, in regards to money, in regards to success, in regards to being yourself, in regards to relationships with other people. Those are big things to look at, big perspectives to look into. But I really want you to have an awareness. I want you to grow an awareness to be able to observe what your perspective is that is coming up in different situations in relation to other things. Observe your perspective, observe your thoughts, and start to see how you are experiencing and living life through that perspective. It's almost like different glasses we put on, kind of, right? Okay, I'm looking, here's my life sucks glasses. Here's my life is great glasses. Here's my money is hard to come by glasses. Here is money's always flowing to me glasses. It's like different glasses we can put on, different perspectives. But we're like tuned into just what we're just used to wearing, like one set of glasses, you know? We're not normally, the normal human existence is we're just like got our glasses on, our one perspective, and that's how we live our life. But those of us, you know, choosing to create our reality, not just like going along with the flow forever or going along with like what life hands us. We know we can try on different glasses. We're trying on different glasses, new perspectives, trying things out, different filters, changing things up, because we have a choice. We have a choice in the reality we create. We have a choice in the life we live. We have a choice in how we see the world. We have a choice in our perspective, in our views. So what I want for you is to go out and start seeing what your perspective is on things.